Okay, so today I will be showing you how to utilize Blooket. You go to blooket.com, B as in boy, Looke as in elephant, T as in Tom.com. It'll help level up your classroom. They have a get started section. You can sign up, you can log in. Most times when you do sign up, you can sign in with Google or your regular email. Um, if you have a school account, most of the time you can sign in with your school account using Blooket. I'll go back to my login and I'll check my Selma City account. All right. So, as soon as you log in, you have Blooket News. And it basically tells you about different games that you can now play. Basically, your game updates. They also have, let's scroll down, your spring updates, St. Patrick's Day. So, pretty much every holiday that comes by, you're actually able to have little small updates so you can play games related to those holidays. Now, soon as you come in, you can have a get started. Well, I'm sorry, getting a tutorial. It'll walk you through how to create one. Um, let's take a look. So you'll go through this. It'll take you through a video that walks you through the entire process of actually creating a Blooket account. But for the sake of time, we'll go into either creating a set or discover a set. Um, Sometimes I create a set depending on exactly um, what I taught, but sometimes for the sake of time, I like to do discovery sets. You can go in and pretty much type in anything. Um, let's type in matter. Fourth grade matter. You really can find out everything you need to do. Um, how many questions? I'm sorry. How many minimum questions? How many minimum plays? I would go back in and type in my grade level just so that it is a um, grade level attached to exactly what you're trying to do. Now, the number of plays do not necessarily matter. It just tells you how many times that particular game is played. Um, and they'll tell you who also made them. So you'll just see. They have review tests, eighth grade chemistry, dark matter. But let's scroll up to matter and properties of matter. All right. So prior to even giving the kids the assignment, and it's not even necessarily an assignment, guys. It's more so for participation. And what ends up happening is they'll play it together on an individual Chromebook. So they can play it individually or you can play it all together. Like break them into groups. So you'll be able to go through and see exactly what questions are on the test before they do it. And you have two different ways to do it. You can either host it, where you'll play it in class, they can play it solo, and all have individual play, or you can assign it as homework, which is pretty cool as well. For the most part, in my classroom, I host it, which means I give them the opportunity to play different um, types of games, basically. Uh, there's Gold Quest, Crypto Hack, Fishing Frenzy, Tower Defense, Deceptive Dinos, Monster Brawl, Battle Royale. There are just so many of them. Blook Rush, Racing, Classic. Like they literally have so many different options to do it. Well, my class and my classes, that I've used this with, always loved Crypto Hack. So with them loving Crypto Hack, I always let them play that particular one. All right. So after this gets started, you're gonna tap. They have a player limit, and then they also say that you should have 3+ players suggested. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like a little bit, because I don't have 3 people to log in. All right, so let's scroll down. Now, when you host the game, you can change anything you want about it, the amount of time, um, to show instructions. You can, show instructions, or you can click that away, allow late joining, or click it away. Most of the time, I do allow late joining, just because what if we have some type of little, you know, the Chromebook does something funny. I don't let them use random names because I need to, see what's going on. And then it says allow student accounts. Um, Disabling this option will hide account creation options from students. Enabled is recommended. So you do want to allow them to create accounts for students. You'll have times. You can take this down to however many minutes you want to. So if you want to do it for like your exit slips, like a little exit slip game, I would probably do about 7 minutes. But you literally just hit host now. It pops up. They'll scan the QR code in the top left hand corner. And once they do that, they'll go in. They can either scan the QR code on their phone. I'm sorry. They can either scan the QR code on their phone, or they can type in play.blooket.com, and then you'll type in the number. Well, they'll type in the number, and you'll hit. I'm sorry. When they scan the QR code, it automatically takes them to the game. They can type in a nickname, and they'll pop up. Once they pop up, you'll get your teams. Most of the time, when I let them do it, I get them to put the first 3 or 4 letters of their name or their nickname, and we'll hit start. On their screen, it'll have the instructions will be look up at the host screen to see what's going on. So, and on their screen, it'll be their questions. And so as they go through, they'll answer questions, and they'll either get them right or wrong, and they'll actually end up tapping chest. As they get things right, you'll start to see things pop up. You'll start to see them get coins, anything you want. You'll start to see their gold multiply. All right. And then at the end of the game, you will see final standings. With the final standings, guys, if it's more than one person in here, of course, it was only me. You'll see second place, third place, and then you'll see where the rest of the people line up. This is where you find out everything you need to know under view report. With view report, you had one, you'll find out how many players you had, how many you had correct, incorrect, whatever. You'll scroll down. This is where, if it was more than one person, you'll find out how many each group had correct or incorrect. And then if you want the full detailed game reports, that's when you upgrade, but you literally click it to get your full report. I don't have the upgraded version, but this is an option. Now, you can go over here to your history, and you'll see where they actually have played in my class before. And we had 4 players, 252 correct, 321 wrong. This one had a lot of questions. You can see this first group, they had 121 correct versus a 30 wrong. This was a class where I let them pick their own groups. And so they kind of stuck with, the people that they know can answer questions, or know the answers to the questions very well. But for me, I more so just do participation grades for doing this versus giving them a 80 or 46 or 24 or 33. As long as they actively participated in it, they received a grade. That is all for my cool tool. I hope that you can use this in your classroom. It's a fun and engaging activity, and the kids really like it because they get to steal from each other. Not technically steal, but steal gold coins, steal cryptocurrency. They get to kind of play back and forth. So the more they get right, the more they can steal, or the more they can gain, or and it's a cool assignment. Like, they really love this before test days. This was a review, and they had the test the following week. So this is my cool tool. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.